Assuming I won a jackpot today, let me tell you what will happen. Am I going to build um, fly to Dubai on first class, or buy a mansion in Banana Island, or throw a party that shut down the whole of Lagos? No, I will do business. Not just any kind of business, but impactful and scalable and recession-proof businesses. So today, I'm sharing 3 businesses I will start immediately if I won a jackpot today, and why you should consider them too, whether you win money or not. So let's dive in. This is one of the businesses, affordable housing development. Let me ask you, how many people do you know who are struggling to pay rent or find decent housing in Lagos? In the whole of Lagos alone, not any other states. Exactly. Housing is a crisis in Nigeria and across Africa. So if I had a jackpot money, I would invest in affordable housing estates, not luxury apartments. They are just everywhere. Everybody's building Obi Kubana and rest of them. They are building luxury apartments that many people in Nigeria cannot afford. That's okay. It's a good line of business, but I will not venture into that one. But clean, secure, and functionable homes for low and middle income earners in Nigeria. This is how it works. And this is why it works. High demand. Millions of Nigerians need housing, especially in urban areas. Stable returns. Rent is recurring income. In Nigeria now, if you ask anybody now the worst problem that he has, in fact, the most annoying problem that he has in Nigeria as a family owner, as a business owner, he will tell you is rent. Either shop rent or house rent. So it's a stable return. It brings income every now and then. There is no way the whole tenant in the whole building will pay their rent at once. So from month to month, January to December, somebody will have to pay rent. So you keep getting money every month of the year. Another thing is social impact. Why it works in Nigeria? Social impact. You are solving a real problem. If I venture into building an estate where people can afford to rent, where people can afford to live, or even buy into, I am solving a problem. I'm solving a real problem. So solve problems that affect the majority or not the minority of people. This is how I'll do it. I'll partner with architects to design modular cost-effective units. I'll use local materials to reduce costs. I'll offer rent to own models where you have to rent and later you can own it. If you keep paying certain amount of money after at some time you own it. So tenants can eventually own their homes. I'll do developing areas. I'll do it. I'll build in developing areas with growth potential. Places like Ibejuleki, Ogunboda towns, or the outskirts of Lagos, or the outskirts of Abuja. So if you could help 1,000 families move from slums to decent homes, would that be a better legacy? Would that be a better legacy than owning a Lamborghini? The second business I will venture into is agro processing and food packaging. Food is life in Nigeria, and in Africa, agriculture is abundant but underutilized. We neglect this kind of business. We neglect this aspect of this sector of the economy. We grow crops, but we don't process them. That's where the money is. If I won a jackpot today, I will build an agro processing plant, turning raw products into jackpot goods and packaged goods. Think packaged garri today. We have packaged garri today. Dried vegetables. We don't have dried vegetables today. Farmers harvest vegetables, but within a short time, they'll just sell it off. And if they don't sell it, it spoils. They are perishable goods. Think about tomato. Tomato paste, somebody made billions of naira through investing in packaging tomato paste. I know you know of Erisco Foods. He made a lot of money. But it's not only tomato. Somebody is trying to take care of, many people are trying to take care of that processing tomato now. But what about plantain flour? And even ready to cook soups? Yes. Have you ever heard of that? Ready to cook soups? So that you just buy from a store and within some minutes you just pour it and then it's preserved already. Not with dangerous chemical, but with chemicals that are also edible to humans. So this is how it works and why it works. Food never goes out of fashion. As long as humanity continues in existence, food will never go out of fashion. Value addition. It will increase profit margin because everybody buys food, everybody eats, every family eats, in fact, occasions, Owambe and the rest of them, everybody eats. And it's also an export potential. Nigerian food is loved abroad, but we don't produce. In fact, we don't meet up with the demands that people want abroad. Even our Nigerians abroad need us. They need us to supply to them. This is it. Don't just sell what grows. Sell what lasts. And this is how I'll do it. I'll set up a farming community, reduce transport costs, train local farms and local farmers on quality standards, package products for local and diaspora markets, and use e-commerce and supermarkets for distribution. I would brand it with local pride, like something like Naija Fresh or Mama Africa Foods, and many other things that is in my mind right now to appeal to both local and international buyers. So why are we exporting? Sorry, why are we importing tomato paste from China when we can grow them right here in Jos, right here in Akure? Why are we importing tomato paste from China? What has happened to us? What is happening to Nigeria? This is it. Business number 3 that I will invest into: low-cost health clinics and mobile diagnostics. Let's talk health here. In Nigeria, many people die not because the disease is incurable, but because they couldn't afford diagnosis or treatments. If I had a jackpot money, I swear, I bet you, I would invest in low-cost health clinics and mobile diagnostic vans. This is why it will work. Health is a basic need for every family, for every organization. Health is a basic need. It produces recurring revenue to earn from health sector, from consultations, from tests, from treatments. Government and NGO partnerships are possible too, because everybody is interested in health. You have to build businesses that save lives, not just bank accounts. Not just looking at your bank account and smiling away and thinking that you have made it. This is how I would do it. If I had all the money in the world, I'll set up clinics in underserved areas. In rural areas, in urban slums, I will set up clinics. I'll use telemedicine. It's underutilized in Nigeria. We know about it, but we are not using it very well. I'll use telemedicine. Employ doctors who will sit down at the comfort of their rooms and make prescriptions and make diagnosis. Yes, you don't have to travel from Jos to Abuja to get treatment. Use telemedicine to connect with specialists. Offer subscription plans. You don't have to pay for flight for a consultant to come from Enugu to Lagos to come and maybe a consultant, the gynecologist, to come and take care of one gynecological or obstetric issue, one reproductive issue. You don't have to pay for a consultant to travel all the way from Enugu to go to Abuja to make prescriptions. So I will offer subscription plans, something like 500 naira a month. You know, everybody can afford 500 naira. In fact, the data we use, even if the least kind of person on the street uses more than 500 naira data. So 500 naira is affordable for basic care. I will deploy mobile vans for blood tests, for mobile diagnostic vans. I will deploy mobile vans for blood tests. Get anybody that is passing by, pay 100 naira for malaria screening. What is there? What is there? I'll tell you. And maternal care, treatment of malaria and skin infections are killing my people. I will invest in these areas and make money from it. Make more money than I'm investing. This is it. I'll partner with pharmaceutical companies to stock affordable generics and with health tech startups for digital records. So if your business could help a market woman detect diabetes early, isn't that more powerful than selling designer shoes? Isn't that more powerful than selling jewelries? So this is my final thoughts. Jackpot or not, my dear, think big. Now let's be very real. You may not win a jackpot today. I may not win a jackpot, but the mindset is what matters. These 3 businesses, housing, food processing, and healthcare, are not just for millionaires. They are blueprints for anyone who wants to build wealth while solving real problems. So let me leave you with this. What would you do if money was no longer your problem? You know, everybody is crying, I don't have money. I have all the business idea, but I don't have money. What will you do if money was no longer your limitation? Would you build something that lasts, or spend on things that fade away with time, fashion that fade away with time? So thank you for tuning in to Aproko Business TV. If this talk inspired you, share your own jackpot business ideas in the comment section. And remember, whether you have won 10,000 or 10 million naira, this goal is the same. Build something that serves people and grow sustainably. Till next time, keep dreaming big and hustling smart. Thank you.